As with most countries, when someone passes away in Thailand, their assets and possessions are distributed to inheritors via legal processes to ensure everything is fair and done in accordance with the wishes of the deceased. Two key components of this distribution procedure are probate and succession. If the loved one has passed away in Thailand, and if you are or believed to be entitled a portion of their assets, understanding the differences between these processes is vital to navigating complex Thai legal procedures and getting what is rightfully yours. I'm Augustin from Siam Legal, a full-service law firm in Thailand that's been meeting the diverse legal needs of expats for over 20 years. In this video, we'll go over what probate and succession means according to Thai law, how they're different, and how they might affect your efforts to settle the estate of a loved one who has passed. Let's get started. Succession is the orderly passage of power, assets, or other property from one entity to another. That is to say, succession when someone dies and their valuables and rights are transferred to another party or parties. Typical things that are passed down by the succession process include cash and other liquid assets, stocks, bonds, and other financial assets, personal possessions and valuables from sentimental objects to jewelry and collectibles, so-called immovable property such as land and other real estate, transferable rights such as a long-term lease and accompanying land usage rights. A last will and testament includes the final wishes of the deceased and how they want their estate distributed. This guides the succession process and determines who gets what. However, in the absence of a will, the succession process will take place automatically in accordance with the laws of the jurisdiction in which the assets are located. Still, descendants and other interested parties can petition the court for what they believe should be done with the deceased's assets, even in the absence of a will. When it comes to wills and succession, Thailand is not that much different from other countries. A legally sound Thai will is easily enforceable, and it is even possible to have a foreign will enforced in a Thai probate court. This is not guaranteed and becomes less likely when there are high-value, immovable properties involved, but it isn't unheard of. Where Thailand differs from most other countries is the succession process when someone dies in Thailand without a will in place. In this case, their estate is automatically distributed to so-called statutory heirs. According to Thai law, there are 6 classes of statutory heirs: descendants, spouse and children, parents, brothers and sisters of full blood, brothers and sisters of half blood, grandparents, uncles and aunts. All of the deceased's estate will be divided amongst members of the highest class, and members of subordinate classes get nothing. If there are no living members of a class, the estate will be divided amongst the surviving members of the next class. A surviving legal spouse is treated as a descendant in class 1, so they will get a share of their estate equal to those given to surviving children. For example, if a person dies and is survived by a legal spouse and 2 children, the estate is divided 3 ways. Probate in Thailand is a legal procedure that is part of the succession process in which the estate of the deceased is administered. Think of probate as a key component to the overall succession process. It is the legal mechanism by which the assets are distributed and other affairs are settled. In Thailand, the probate process is of course much easier with a will in place that names an estate administrator. An estate administrator is a person entrusted by the deceased to handle the distribution of assets as per their wishes and is empowered by law to legally transfer these assets to inheritors. If no estate administrator is named in the deceased's will, or if there is no will, a petition can be filed to the court to appoint one. This will prevent the succession process from occurring automatically and gives the heirs an opportunity to get what is rightfully theirs. Once the petition is filed, the court will set a hearing to examine the facts presented by the petitioner. If satisfied with the evidence presented, the judge will render an order appointing an administrator. The probate process can then proceed, as the administrator will ensure that properties are transferred legally. If a loved one dies in Thailand, even with a will in place, you will likely need to undergo the probate process, especially if there are high-value assets involved. If you do not, the Thai succession process may divide the assets in a manner you or even the deceased did not intend, or you may receive nothing at all. The first step is to retain the services of a Thai probate lawyer, who can petition the Thai probate court on your behalf to have an estate administrator of your choosing appointed to carry out the division of assets. This administrator can then work with institutions, governing these assets, such as the Thai Land Department or a bank with a significant deposit, and have this property signed over to you legally. Siam Legal employs several talented bilingual probate lawyers who can give you the best possible chance of getting what should rightfully be yours. We've been in business for over 20 years, and our team has the expertise to handle every stage of the probate process, including drafting a legally binding last will and testament, petitioning the court to enforce a foreign will, providing valuable guidance and answers to all your questions about the Thai succession process, drafting and filing a petition to the probate court to appoint an estate administrator, acting as the estate administrator to help distribute assets, and more importantly, uncover assets in Thailand you may not have known about but are entitled to, representing you in court in the event of a dispute over the estate, assisting with escrow, liquidation of assets, and other services to help you get your assets where you want them to be, advise on taxes and encumbrances and how to settle any disputes. If you're dealing with the estate of a relative or acquaintance in Thailand, contact Siam Legal via the links in the description for expert guidance in this difficult time. We understand that the last thing you want to do is to get tied up in a foreign court system, so we'll go the extra mile to ensure that you experience a swift and favourable resolution to your probate situation so you can move forward. That's all for today's video. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more insights into Thai law and immigration regulations, and thank you for watching.